another music video for you, but I've changed the format for this one. Basically, you won't be seeing my ugly mug anymore, but you'll be seeing a series of pretty pictures, images related to the album described, and some slides with details about the album. So that must come as a blessed relief to you all. So I'm going to discuss the album Amused to Death, which was released in 1992 by Roger Waters. Now, the picture on the CD cover shows a monkey watching TV. This is a metaphor about humans' addiction to the small screen. What Waters was in jocular mood as he is covering such topics as war, death and politics. On listening to Amused to Death, you sense that each song is a true story. It's an autobiography. The opening cut, The Ballad of Bill Hubbard, has a narration depicting a World War I veteran describing life in the trenches. When I heard it, it made me think of my grandfather, and I guess it was about his grandfather. There's some liquid guitar and percussion as the backdrop to the narration, which describes a comrade being seriously injured, a soldier then having to leave a friend and a comrade. This slips into the next track, What God Wants. It's a rhythmic rant, Waters' anger at the futility of it all. It's all so solid rock music. Yes, it's similar to Pink Floyd, but what the hell? He was Pink Floyd, wasn't he? The lyrics are full of contradictions as Waters lists all the things we see and do on the planet. Freedom, war, evil, organised crime, sex. Jeff Beck's guitar is terrific as he rips short, sharp solos one after another to perfect sense, which follows, and the pace and tone drops with nice piano as Waters recalls the opening scene in 2001 A Space Odyssey. That's history for you fools. A great soulful plea that murder is confusing the monkey. The satire of politics, war and religion. The US TV commentary tells Waters' story along with the sarcasm. The music is wonderfully moving and powerful. Next up, the bravery of being out of range. It's standard rock fare. Lyrically, it's about the Gulf War, a different type of war. A war where there is only one winner. One that you know you aren't going to get even a scratch in. It describes Jarhead, the movie. It's CNN war TV. Next up, Late Home Tonight starts with birds singing in the meadow. It's very reminiscent to some of Floyd's material on Adam Hart Mother. Beautiful harmonies with orchestral arrangements on top of acoustic guitar, more war images on TV, and the beauty of military life in peacetime. We note the role of technology in visuals. Too Much Rope starts with a thud that repeats as Roger comments on human abuse of privilege. Beck really shows off his repertoire here. Then we have What God Wants Part 2 and 3. The second part repeats 1, but 3 has a steady tempo before Beck launches a guitar crusade that's truly epic. Dave Gilmour, eat your heart out. Watching TV starts with a gentle acoustic guitar melody, and we get a history lesson about political protest. The Chinese student who died in Tiananmen Square, the flippancy of TV voters, and then Waters takes us through others in history who haven't had TV as part of their access to protest. Anne Boleyn, the Rosenbergs, the Dodo, the Aztecs, the Cherokee. Finally, Three Wishes arrives, and I was feeling, just give me more of this gem of an album. Oh yes, there's a great blues riff on this track, and Jeff Beck adds a great deal to this album. It's a miracle the last track is an observation of how small the world is, and how we, as a human race, have the power to civilize ourselves. The gentle tempo allows Roger's lyrics to take center stage. There are images of both beauty and destruction as accomplishments are listed, and the music fades with a choir on top of Beck's stylish guitar. And so to the title track, which is the last track. Apologies for that error. An excerpt of the lyric. The little ones sit by their TV screens, no thoughts to think, no tears to cry, all sucked dry. That's surely an epitaph of abuse and misuse, how we consumed, and it all ran out as the species amused itself to death. The album closes as it started, with the World War I vet recalling years later his comrade's name on the war memorial. Never forget.